everyone, welcome back and thank you for watching my channel. To start off the video, just want to say big thanks to everyone who watched last week's video. We've managed to get 1,500 people watching that one, which I think is quite good, but that also goes to show YouTube algorithms are just quite interesting, because other videos don't even get like anywhere near that. So, but it produces subscribers as well, so I managed to find quite a few subscribers for the channel. So we're getting there slowly, but not out to make hundreds of thousands of subscribers. That's never ever going to happen, but it's just nice that you guys watch the videos, and it just gets my content out there, and we just slowly but surely we get there. Anyway, today's video is going to be on the BMW. I know some people are thinking, great, and you're going to turn off right now, but you've probably seen the thumbnail. So yeah, we are going to do a bit on the car, and for those that haven't seen this before, you can see this already because I've got various videos on it. But yeah, let's start off by not showing me but showing the car, and yeah, we'll get down to business. So if you didn't already know, this is a 64 plate, so 2015 actually, 2015 120DM Sport, twin turbo, and it's got 140,000 miles on the clock. I know. Bought it from Copart in middle of last year, and had a frontal. Didn't really suspect, because the bumper was on in the pictures, it had a bit more than I thought, but overall it was relatively easy to put back together. If I had the time, this would have been put back together in weeks, but we're now into March, and therefore we've still got it. So what's the reason why I've still got it, and what we're going to do about it? Well, let me tell you. So if you're sitting comfortably with a cup of coffee or tea or a beer, depending on what time of the day, because you can drink a pint of beer in the morning, but we'll tell you about what's going on and why we are now 8-9 months into this project. So purchased this for a run around, because the car drives, or they are just generally better drivers, especially for my place to and from work, which is about 35 minutes down the motorway, and it's just basically a better driver than the Alpha. So purchased it, and had to order quite a lot of parts, because if you don't know, certainly compared with Fiat 500s, these things are just full of plastic and everything. So obviously got the car and realised that there was a lot of work to be done to put it back together, to buy various parts, to work out what part had been smashed off and what needed, and together with the fact that, as I keep probably saying, this is not a full-time job for me, needed to was hoping it would be a quick 5 minutes. It wasn't. So eventually it just ended up sitting basically at mine, which, I hate to say it, but when it comes to BMWs, the ones that I've had, they do sit around, not gonna lie. So anyway, got the bumper second hand, and then just done a few little resprays on that just to get that looking completely okay. And what was the other thing? So the MOT ran out in October, and that needed to be sorted, or it still does need to be sorted. So we are now into March, and I need to reclaim the money back that I've spent on it. Yeah, so what needs to be done now? If you looked at my previous video or videos, you'll notice that the front has all been done, the air filter's in, the bumper is ready to go back on. We needed to do a repair to the wheel arch. I actually bought a new wheel arch, but actually with a bit of hot glue, that's sorted it, so I actually don't need that anymore. So I could probably list the other one for sale. Well, it's going to be a bugger to offer shipping on that one, but anyway, that's another thing. The battery had drained over a period of time to the point of I just couldn't even get it going with a jump pack. But in December, because I moved from my place, which was a flat, which was like level 3, really struggled to obviously get any power to it to charge it, but eventually got a massive long extension cord, charged it, and got the car sorted and moved before I moved. Anyway, moving on 3 months into March now, I've now moved it again, got it moving, and the battery was still actually good, so it still held its charge. It wasn't draining, but I've decided that I'm still going to just the car does tell you when the battery's not happy, and in this case I've put it on again on a trickle charge. The C-Tech really does do a good job of revitalising the battery, so that is going to be on. If we go and sit in the car for a minute, just out of the wind. So it's a nice place to be in here. Yes, okay, it might look a bit dated as opposed to everything, but anyway, just got to do a lot of cleaning all in here. I've used it as a bit of a dump for all the parts that I've had for the car, so we really need to give this a good clean, but that shouldn't be too difficult. And other than that, what I've then got to do is to get the car MOT'd. So today on this video we are just going to do a very quick clean up of the car and try and get it back into some sort of normality, and then I've got to work out what I'm going to do with it. So I got a couple of options: eBay it and sort of say, look, this could be done, it just needs to, top and tail something, or we just send it back to Copart, which I don't know what I'll get for it. I don't think it probably really have lost too much money, if I'm being honest. It is a cat-in, which I should probably tell you as well. But yeah, so again, it's just how much time I need to throw at it. So all I know is from the previous MOT, which is expired, the inner brake pads at the front and the rear needed replacing, and I have bought the brake pads. So yeah, but that is going to be what we've got to do today. So I don't think it's going to be too much too interesting for you guys. Probably not going to clean the outside, if I'm going to be honest. And yeah, and I think that's going to be it for the minute. So yeah, let's get cleaning with the old Henry. Don't really think I'm going to bother with the Bissell wet vac cleaner on this. I don't really think I want to put too much effort into that. Maybe we'll just see how we go. But let's just clear out the inside of this, and then we can start on the hoovering.
Never really know what's going on.
how are we getting on? Not too bad. We have done the boot. So that was full of crap. That's no longer full of crap. Just got these pockets of bolts and screws and stuff. But overall, it's had its hoover out. We've pretty much cleaned up the seats. Leather, auto glim leather cleaner on that. Cleaned out all the gunk in there. And the back seats all done. And yeah, it's pretty much there for the inside anyway. So that's one thing less to worry about. Still got to work on the front. Right, we're getting to the end of the day now. It's starting to get a little cold. So again, this has still been charging throughout the day. Just might as well just keep that on. So tomorrow, going to jack up the car at the front so we can get the under tray on. Then when that's on, because that under tray clips to the front bumper, basically, I say it's complicated. It's compared with the Fiat 500, it's complicated, but I'm sure in the grand scheme of high-end cars, it's pretty much the norm. So under tray needs to go on, then that will hopefully then clip in, and then everything else clips in. I've put in the trays here. I don't know if you can quite see it in there. So that's also where the outside temperature sensor is. So that's all connected up. I've tested that. That works fine. Yeah. So these work. How these work is these connect into the wing, but the screws come in basically like this, and not like the 500, which means that you can just go in like that. So you have to remove the wheel arch liner in order to then screw the two screws here in. So that's that part there as well. So yeah, so hopefully might have that up and running. Then just got brake discs to do. Not brake discs, why do I keep saying brake discs? Brake pads to do. And then that should be hopefully the end of this project, and then I'll look to maybe sell it, put it on eBay, see how it maybe, yeah, I don't know, because all the time, the problem is all the time, if it goes back to Copart, what's the point of me putting an MOT on it and everything? But I don't know, especially if it runs fine. I'm probably not going to put it back on Copart, but don't want to keep throwing money at it. Anyway, that is going to be the end of today, and we will be back again tomorrow. Right, new day, new weather. Just had a lovely rain shower, but we have sun for the rest of the day, so gonna get the car onto here so you can get underneath it, nice stable platform, and get the under tray off and the new one put on. So that is the plan. Yeah, and then hopefully might have the bumper on possibly by this afternoon. Fingers crossed. So, that's what's left of it. And the new one is over here. There's a lot of screws that go into this one. As you can see. Alright, but I'm probably going to electronically do this one because it will take me forever, as you can see. So I'm going to get an electric ratchet out. Right, it's all on. It's all get down underneath. It's all been put back, which is good, as you can see. And now we've got to connect the bumper along to the front, connect up the various wires. As I say, it's a complicated procedure, yeah, and then we've got to connect the under tray to the bumper, which I've never done before, because obviously when this turned up, the bumper was in a complete mess and it wasn't connected or anything, so I've got to work out how we connect that bumper to the under tray, but I'm sure we'll hopefully get there. Okay, so we have a little problem, and one it is that we've plugged the sensors in just to see if it works before putting the battery on, and the car's not having the sensors. Now the car isn't having front or rear sensors coming up, and so googled it, and they reckon that one sensor can knock out the whole thing, and you're meant to put your ear to it, and you should hear like a clicking sound or a noise of, like, you know, when you used to put your old mobile phone next to a speaker and it used to make a noise. Apparently they reckon if you did that, you'd be able to hear which sensor isn't working. Unfortunately, I can't hear that, not because I've got bad hearing, I just can't hear it. So either this loom is damaged from the accident, partly, even though it's been looked at and it appears to be all in order, or one of these aftermarket sensors isn't working properly and it's knocking the whole thing out. Unfortunately, there is no real easy way. Even if you plug in diagnostics, it's not going to say that, for example, this sensor isn't working. So if I end up putting all of this back on, screwing it on, to find that one of these, either the loom or the sensor's not working, it's a whole new job to come off. So I think we could be coming to an end of today's video quite quickly, because we can't really get this all back on and everything like that, which is annoying. So yeah, I'll have to have a little think. Oh, it's got windy all of a sudden. Yeah, so I'll get back to you and let you know what our plan is for the day and whether or not we're gonna end the video. That's going to conclude today's video, I'm afraid. Yeah, those front sensors, don't really know. Can't really do anything. There's no point putting the bumper on. So gonna have to come back and deal with this later in the week. May have to just get another wiring loom, give that a shot. Yeah, annoying, but it's something to do with that. There's just no point putting a bumper on. But anyway, so that is going to be the end of this 1-2 video. I know it's not generally potentially what you guys probably look for. I think you're more into the 500s than you are this 1 series. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm going to now get this moved and work on it at a later date. Until next time, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all again very, very soon.